Philly Film Games. It's over.
Welcome back to Philly Film Games. I got a key now. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. Maybe I'll just put it in the hole. Yeah. Key to go down the hole. So, still looking for questions if you got. I'm still waiting for the tweets. Don't worry about me. I'll be bowling for skulls in the process. Thank you. Thank you for that help. That's great. Man, this video quality is like really awesome. Like the graphics are really good. Like everything works together, I guess is the word I want to use. I don't know. Oh, cool. I didn't know I could do that. Shoot me while I beat up this dinosaur. Fall on your face, fatty. Oh, look out. So I guess that's a thing now. Chest thumping. I guess that's what I call it. I'm really late for something. I gotta go. What the devil is going on in this game half the time? Other than me getting fricasseed. So my dude's dead, that's great. Oh yeah. Taking punches to the face. I wonder if you can really feel all that while you're wearing an obviously Godzilla type a Godzilla type mascot outfit. That's something else I've always wondered. There's guys who are in college football games and they gotta wear the mascot outfit, like how like I wonder how much punani they get. I mean, there's gotta be something about it. I mean, like, what if you're the Syracuse Orange? I mean, how much undergrad poon are you getting? Because you're the Orange, which is, by the way, a very, very intimidating, mascot. It's up there with, is it New York State or NYU? They're a flower, I think. It's not the worst. It's not the worst. It's not the worst thing. Because when I was an undergrad, our mascot was a rock. Seriously, it was a rock. A rock. Fathom that. My undergrad. No, I'm not going to drop the name. Well, it's not that hard to figure out because there's not too many schools out there whose mascot happens to be a rock. Ever. There might be only, I don't know, one or two. So we can just leave it at that. That the school's theme was rocks. Like everywhere were rocks. So much so, like, here's how much they loved rocks. Well, they couldn't have, everything that ever happened in the school has involved rocks. And I don't mean that to be facetious, but it really has. So, key example. The only time the school has ever been, the only time the school was ever involved or featured on ESPN was after a fight about a rock. Seriously, a fight about over a rock. Because, as it happened in a football game, the school has a tradition of... I love college because it's just dumb traditions that they feel are necessary for some reason. Like, it makes you feel important. But, anywho, the tradition was, after a touchdown, the cheerleaders, both male and female, because that's how manly we are, we had both male and female cheerleaders, would go over to a huge rock in the end zone, and then proceed to do backflips off of it. Alright, cool. No big deal. Well, it became a big deal when our school's biggest rival came to town. I can't remember how it... Actually, I remember most of it, but what had happened was a bomb went off and we all died. No. What had happened was the other team, our rival, for whatever reason, I never understood rivalries to begin with, but the rival team had their ROTC there, and they decided, they took it upon themselves to whenever they would score a touchdown, run over and do something on top of the rock. Alright, whatever. Well, cheerleaders didn't, the male cheerleaders especially, did not take too kindly to this. Like, they don't care about ROTC kids, ROTCs, whatever you want to call them. I call them ROTCs. Because it's just adorable. You graduate from college and you're instantly a butter bar. Okay, I'm obviously getting my butt handed to me by some wood pushers. So, anywho, he thought it'd be smart. He thought it'd be a great idea to start taking our tradition and doing it themselves. Well, the male cheerleaders didn't take too kindly to this, so the first time they let it go, but the second time that it happened, it got messy, and the male cheerleaders started beating. Our male cheerleaders started beating up their ROTC. Yeah, that's not exactly the best press, but still got covered by ESPN for that. That's pretty impressive to get covered by ESPN for a fight over a rock. I mean, a fight over a rock. You're gonna beat up ROTC guys. That's the other thing. The ROTC from the other campus or other college got their butts handed to them. So that's amazing. And I'm dead. Yes, I'll continue. Got nothing better to do. I'm playing video games, for goodness sake. So I guess you're gonna watch me beat up on this thing again. But I'm a little stronger and a little wiser. But yeah, totally whipped his butt. Good grief! Come on, let me play. But yeah, school always had this thing about rocks. In fact, I remember one of the last things they did my senior... No, it was my junior year. They had just finished this walkway. I think they called it the Walkway of Success or something stupid. Colleges always got to throw weird names to things that make absolutely no sense. Hey, babes. You see my big cone? Because I see your big cones. So they had decided to build this thing called the Pathway of Success. And it's basically the four... there's 4 rocks on this thing. 4 stones. And as you go from each stone, the first stone is... the first stone is this slab. And the second stone, it's round now, but it's really rough looking. And the third one, further down the steps, Now keep in mind these things they're pretty big. They're like 5 foot tall rocks. Get my butt handed to me. Anyway, I'll fill out the rest of the story next time on Philly Film Games. See ya.